Centuries ago, the Chinese philosopher Confucius said, 礼于其奢也，宁俭. Translated, it means in spending money, it's better to be frugal than extravagant. This philosophy isn't just a saying, it's a way of life that has guided generations in China. As a China-born Chinese who has lived in different places like Liaoning, Beijing, Hong Kong, and now Switzerland, I've seen how various cultures handle their money. It's like night and day when you compare their spending and saving habits. In my journey across these diverse landscapes, I've observed a fascinating pattern. Chinese people are often perceived as frugal, but there's so much more behind this story. It's not just about pinching pennies. Today, I'm excited to share with you the top 5 secrets behind this mindset, together with my personal experiences. By the end of the video, you will not only understand the why and how of our frugality, but also gain practical insights that could transform your own approach to money as well. If you're new to my channel, my name is Charlene. I'm a chartered financial analyst with 10 years working experience in finance across Asia and Europe. I make videos on personal finance money tips, financial market investments, career, and personal development. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe now to get one step closer to your financial freedom. What exactly are the top 5 Chinese secrets of saving money? Secret number 1, the art of freebies and maximize the paid opportunities. In Chinese culture, we've got this unique talent of sniffing out value without having to spend a dime. It's not just about being cheap, it's about being smart, I think. Whether it's getting a free meal at a community event or making the most of public resources, the goal is always to maximize what you can get without reaching for your wallet. And when do you have to spend money? We make sure we get the absolute best bang for our buck. So let me tell you a personal story. Actually, it's a little bit embarrassing. One time at Coop, which is a really popular supermarket here in Switzerland, they had this awesome deal. For just 10 francs, you could fill up a bag with as much fruit as it could hold, and you bet I was all over that. I stuffed that bag like there was no tomorrow. It was practically bursting. People in the store were giving me smiles and laughs, but hey, I was having a blast. I even took a picture to show off to my family and friends, and now to you. It's the moments like these where you really stretch your dollar or francs in this case that perfectly capture the essence of saving. Some foreign friends may not understand, saying, Charlene, you have a really decent you earn a decent amount of money at just 10 francs. It's not only about 10 francs, it's the mindset of maximizing the paid opportunities. Secret number 2, save whenever and wherever you can. In Chinese, we have a saying, 钱要花在刀刃上. Translated into English is money should be spent on the edge of the blade, which means spend money where it matters. This saying emphasizes the importance of investing your money in necessities and long-term things rather than on fleeting pleasures or unnecessary luxuries. Around a decade ago, when I graduated from HKU, I used to work part-time as a piano teacher. During that time, I had 2 students from a really wealthy family. I gave them 2 hours of lessons per week. What is interesting is that besides paying for the tutoring fee, their parents also covering the cost of taxi from my home to their home every week. However, after about a year, a new subway station opened near their home. They asked me if I could start taking the subway instead of taking a taxi, even though it meant a long commute and transfer time and more walking for me. What struck me was that, even in a really well-off family like theirs, who were generous enough to invest in costly lessons for their children, piano, French, German, English, mathematics, they still look for ways to save whenever they could. It's exactly this kind of mindset of seizing every chance to save, no matter how small, that adds up in the long run. That's probably also the reason why they're wealthy. Okay, if you so far found this video helpful, please give me a like and subscribe. It will be super helpful for me. How Chinese people save money. Secret number 3, pooling and sharing resources in a family. In Chinese culture, there's a strong emphasis on sharing. We share food, we share a roof. It's about coming together and supporting each other by pooling our resources. This principle holds especially true in big Asian cities like Hong Kong and Shanghai, where the cost of living, including housing, can be really, really high. And it's actually quite common for individuals in their 30s to continue living with their family, and some even do so after getting married. Personally, family. I left home at the age of 17, so I can imagine how challenging it might be for me. However, I have numerous friends in China who are the same age as me, in their 30s, and they still live with their parents. This way of thinking about sharing resources with family help everyone save money together. How do Chinese people save money? Secret number 4, focus on needs instead of wants. It's about being careful with your spending, making sure every cent counts. Take clothes shopping instead of buying lots of trendy clothes. The idea here is to get good quality basics that can be mixed and matched. This way you save money and your clothes last longer. It's all about valuing practicality over things you might only want for a short term. For example, the top I'm wearing is actually from my mom, and she got it 10 years ago. When I visited her in China, last year, and then I saw it in her closet, and she said, "You can have it if I like it." Not bad, huh? How do Chinese people save money? Secret number 5, never shy away from bargaining. In Chinese culture, bargaining or negotiating is a common practice that's seen as a way to make sure you're not overpaying for something. Imagine you are shopping for a souvenir in a night market in China. Instead of accepting the initial price, you engage in really friendly negotiations with the seller. By doing this, you can often have a lower price and save some money. It's like a little victory each time you successfully bargain down the cost. I remember when I was in China last year, I wanted to buy a little beautiful piece of artwork, and the seller initially quoted a higher price, but after some back and forth, we settled on a much more reasonable one. Bargaining isn't just about getting a better deal. I think now it's also a culture norm in China that allows both buyers and sellers to engage in a fun and lively exchange. So the next time you're shopping, don't hesitate to give bargaining a try. You might be surprised at how much you can save. If you found this video interesting, then you are going to love my previous video where I dive into 3 real-life Chinese money secrets. These are the various strategies that helped me triple my income in just 4 years, reach a 6-figure income in my mid-20s, and save over 100,000 on a property in Zurich. Check it out, I've dropped the link right here for you. I will see you in that video.